Today's message: you've got a late night text coming in, but I feel like you're going to be asleep when it comes through. It's either going to wake you up or you're going to see it in the morning if your phone's on silent. This is going to be an apology from someone who's apologizing for the way that they acted, for the things that they said, and for the things that they didn't say. I feel like this is an apology even for the way things ended, because I feel like this person said very specific things with you about being with you, building a life with you, building a home and a future with you. And then suddenly they did a complete 180. And I feel like this is something that's going to be talked about in this apology. I feel like this is going to be a really long message, and I feel like you might read it a couple of times. Now, in between this, I'm seeing 2 and 7. I don't know if this message is going to come in at 2 a.m. and you're going to see it at 7 a.m. or 27 is significant, but I keep seeing 2 and 7 and air and water. I'm going to make sure to try to give you as much detail as I can. If you'd like a private reading, you can also visit my bio. Let's see what card is next here. So this is someone who you had an absolutely amazing love connection with. The experience was not only passionate, I kind of want to say soulmate or twin flame vibe, but I don't want to throw that word out there. But this is definitely something that went beyond a love connection. I feel like there is something so significant in this connection. But I feel like this person is struggling because they messed up, they fumbled, they dropped the ball with you. And I feel like the reason that they did this is really because they felt something with you, a connection that absolutely scared them, because this person's energy matches this card. This person is very strong. This person can be quite stubborn. And I feel that when it comes to them actually feeling their emotions, I feel that it overwhelms them. This connection scared them. They found with you that when they looked into your eyes, they felt transformation. They felt a spark. They felt your energies connect. But most importantly, they had a glimpse of the future with you. And I feel like they never felt that type of connection before. The only time they ever felt that type of connection is when they've loved someone. But even nowhere near to this strength, nowhere near this powerful. And I feel like that's something that kind of overwhelmed them at that moment, which is why they kind of disappeared. I feel like this person is fantasizing about you. When they think about you, it makes their day go by faster. It makes their day easier. Now, I feel like someone has a lot of responsibility here. Life, work, day-to-day stuff. I feel that maybe both of you do, because I feel like both of you are fantasizing about this amazing connection, and it's an escape for both of you, for your day-to-day life and the things that go on. Because this connection is so powerful, just thinking about each other makes the two of you happy. The way you caught this person's attention is like no one's ever caught their attention before. This person feels that you are truly amazing, and they feel like this is the beginning of something beautiful. But I feel like there's so much emotion. And even as I'm saying this and doing this reading, I can feel their emotion. It's so intense. This person, I feel like they're going to reach out to you in kind of like a formal way. They may even ask you to get a coffee or to sit down and maybe do a FaceTime. There's going to be some type of approach here to talk about things after this text message, because they know they want you in their future. They know you want them in their life. And a part of you feels like they're not interested in you, or they don't like you, or they're not as invested in you as you are in them, or they don't feel the same way that you feel about them. Now, I'm going to give you as much detail as I can. If you'd like a private reading, you can visit my bio. You feel like you're way more into them. You're struggling with this connection. This is part 2, by the way. Check out my profile for part 1. I feel like this has a lot to do with communication that you had and did not have as well. And like I said in my previous video, I keep seeing 2 and 7, air and water. The way that they communicate with you is kind of frustrating, because you feel like they're not communicating with you the way that they should. You feel like this person kind of has maybe a lot of options. I feel like this person is very attracted. You're very attractive. And I feel like there's always people kind of gravitating towards them. And I feel like at this moment, you feel that they are undecided on you. but they have fully decided that you are the one that they want to be with, that you are the one that they are going after. Now, this person, they're always watching you. They're watching you because they're invested in you. And I feel like they're about to change their mindset very quickly. I feel like they're going to go from almost not moving at all to moving forward very quickly. And I feel like this comes from you feeling stuck lately. I feel like before this connection came into your life, maybe you were single for a little bit, or maybe you were waiting for the right person, you were waiting to walk away from a connection, but you were thinking to yourself, am I ever going to meet the one? Am I ever going to meet them? And then suddenly they appeared. They started moving very quickly in the beginning, and then they kind of stopped. They kind of paused. And I feel like this person is going to try to put together some type of meeting after this text message. I feel like they're going to want to see you. I feel like there's going to be a very quick, unexpected change from silence, almost feeling muted, but this person is still hanging on to the connection. They're still hanging on to this energy that blocked you. You may have even deleted something of theirs. Maybe you deleted their messages. Maybe you deleted their pictures. But I feel like this person, there's some form of energetic blockage. They didn't really understand what the real meaning of true love is. Now, the real meaning of love is kindness, support, stability, love, care, compassion. They knew that that existed with you, but they didn't truly understand it. Now, you truly cared about this person. You cared about if they ate, what they ate, if they were sleeping, what they were wearing. You genuinely cared about them, and you still do up until today. This person is always on your mind. Now, they are going to message you. Now, this is something that they've been thinking about, and I keep hearing mess. So I feel like they made a real mess of things with you, and they're just trying to figure out what to say. Now, I'm going to give you as much detail as possible. If you would like a private reading, you can visit my bio. Now, this message will come from them. They're going to reach out, and you see both of you caught feelings for each other really quickly. I feel that you fell for each other very quickly. This is a very hot type of passionate, loving connection. I'm hearing fire, air, water. The numbers 7, 3, and 5 is really prominent in this connection. I'm not sure if this has something to do with the dates that you met, their birthdays, but 7, 3, and 5, very prominent, very important. And I keep hearing plant by the door. So I'm not sure what that represents, but there's something in there that is specific, most likely for you. Desire, you were guided to each other. Now, this is kind of like a guided twin flame soulmate energetic connection. It's definitely more than love and passion. There is a deep desire there, but this is so much more. Like the love that you had for each other was just so wild, like this magnetic attraction. I can see this person looking at you and them looking at you with this kind of energy that you can't explain. Now, they've been kind of keeping up on you. I feel like you haven't really known about it, but they've been thinking about you for quite a while. At a time, the two of you were a soulmate connection, when the two of you were like together, and I feel like that kind of went out. I feel like the connection was really strong. You had, like, this connection had a lot of energetic stress for you because they would leave and come back, leave and come back. They would leave the connection, come back to the connection. I feel like this person was actually your divine counterpart. I feel like this was a very lustful connection. There's some type of a lustful secret here because I feel like they're fantasizing about you. But I feel like there's some negative energy coming from friends or family that may be trying to block. If you would like a private reading, visit psychicdelfina.com. I specialize in reuniting you and the one you love and readings from your person's perspective. If you enjoyed this longer video, please subscribe and like. Blessings.